Welcome to Deb's Thing. This is Debbie, and this is my original design, Segmental. It was previewed in part 1 of my introduction to my original design collection as 3PI. It looks like this from behind and this from the top. And I did it again in this color combo. And for this tutorial, where the yellow is color A, I'll be using burgundy. Where the glow in the dark is, I'll be using caramel. And then where the jelly turquoise is, I'll just be using regular turquoise. And it doesn't really matter A, B, or C. These are, you're just going to be alternating. You will need a clip to secure your bracelet, your hook, and I always have one of these inexpensive hooks, which they don't feel comfortable in the hand for the looping, but this end is great when you want to ease your bracelet off your loom and it's too hard for your fingers. We'll be using 3 bars in the parallel pattern with the arrow facing away. So to get started, we will place one of your color A's over this peg right here, and this will be used later for your first extension band. Next, we will take one of the colors, we will take, getting ahead of myself here, we will take your A color and make a V pattern, then go all the way up and then over, and then all the way up and over. So it's very simple. The band place, this is a very easy bracelet to make, and I think it looks really cute. So that's one side, and then the other side. I'll just keep the camera rolling since this doesn't take very long. And then I'll show you a couple segments of the placement of the B and C colors, and then you work on your own, because it'll just be redundant. Okay. Now we will take either color. I even forget which one is. I think I said caramel was the B color, so we will place one straight up, one on the left side, then one on the right side, and then your C color, one up the center, one to the left, one to the right. Then you'll go back to your B color, go straight up the center, to the left, and to the right. And then you'll do the turquoise. You'll be just going back and forth, doing the caramel, turquoise, and then when you come to the last one, you will not be placing all 3, you'll just be placing one up, and my notes say this will be color C or the turquoise. You'll just have one band straight up. So you work on that, and then I will show you how to loop. back of this bracelet. That should not have taken too long, and this is what it looks like with the bands all placed. And as I said, your C color, or the opposite color that you start with here, because this was B, you'll just be using one band. Now, taking your A color, because I'm using that as the extension color, on this end, I take it, twist it, and then use my thumb to roll it over so that it's doubled. You can also twist it, stretch it, and place it over like that. Now we will turn it around so that the arrows are pointing towards us, and we will be looping it back. I'm just a little sidetracked looking my notes over to make sure I do it right. So we will start by reaching under, grabbing that turquoise band, or your C band, and bringing it straight forward. And then whatever color, or whatever band is on top, in this case it's on my left, I'll be bringing that up here, and then this one to the opposite post. And we'll reach down, grab the top caramel band, color B, and bring it to the left, and bring it to the right. And then just to keep it easy, bring this one up, and this one up. Okay, now I will show you, after this initial band placement, the placing of the bands, looping of the bands will be redundant. You will start with the left, because that's the one on top. If yours is opposite, just start with that one, and then bring this one over, and then up, up, up. Very simple. One more time, reach in, take the top band, and bring it out to its home post, and then do the opposite, and then 1, 2, 3. So you just finish all the way up, and when you get to the last loops here, you bring the left and the right over, just wait for them, and then the one to the top, just wait, and I'll show you how to finish it off and make the extension. Alrighty, I've placed the last 2 bands that go outwards, and then you take your final center band and do that, bring it to this last center post, and then reach to the side and grab that one, and then grab this one. Now we're ready to make the extension. Hopefully I will get this done before my battery goes out on my camera, or if I cut you off suddenly, it's because my battery went dead, so we'll try to hurry here. I use total of 5 bands on each side, so that my clip is in the middle of my wrist. This is the first band on this side, and the cap is the first band on that side. So I found placing your band here easier than bringing it all the way through and then having to try to get it up through all these bands, because now all you have to do is grab that one end, and it's very easy. And so you have your initial band like this. I turn my hook so it's facing down, place a band on the hook, and keeping slack on these 2 right here loops, turn the hook upside up so that the band does not come off, and gently plop the other half down. Do the same thing until you've put as many extension bands as you want. You can do them all on one side and then just finish it all off, or you can do it in two parts like I like to do. And to prevent it from flying off the loom and coming unraveled, if like most people, they have the hook just through this one, and then they pull it all off, and it comes off my hook more often than it should. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. I stick my fingers to make this nice and taut. I take the clip so the opening is up, and it just goes on as easy as can be. Now you can take your hook off, and I release. I don't like to pull my bracelet off the loom, so I just, if it's very lightly bound like this, I use my fingers. If it's tight, you can, or your fingers hurt, you can use your end of the crochet hook or some similar utensil, and there you have, oops, okay, what do they call this? I'm getting tired. Oh, segmental. Okay. So now we will make the extension. Place 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do that, as you can see, with the arrows pointing towards you. You find your cap on the other end and place it over the last peg that you have a band over. Pull it apart a little bit, stretch it out rather, so that you can reach in and grab your bands and loop them up to the final post. Place your finger to prevent it from popping off. Grab your hook with the opening up again. Stretch this band taut, and you just pop on your clip, and you are finished with segmental. If you like this design, let's see, how do I, is this the way it goes? Or is it this way? Yeah, okay, this way. Alrighty, maybe want to have them all the same direction. There you have segmental. Feel free to like this video and share it if you enjoy this design. And if you would like to see more of my close to 200 original designs, be sure to subscribe to Deb's Thing. Thank you so much for watching.